Okay, this week the Pennsylvania Utility Commission announced that about $200 million were going to be distributed to counties and municipalities across the state for the Marcellus Shale Impact Fee allocation. And while this is good news for a lot of counties and municipalities, particularly here in Fayette, Greene, and Washington counties, it serves as kind of a reminder, though, that perhaps if the tax had been more the conventional, the natural gas severance tax, could have been a lot more. According to the Pennsylvania Budget and Policy Center, the amount could have been on a more conventional severance tax could have been $538 million. So it could have been almost 3 times as much. But the Corbett administration had fought for the impact fee, where it was money was paid for each well that was drilled. And of course, there's no secret that the Marcellus Shale folks did contribute. 88% of their money went to Governor Corbett when he was running for election back in 2010. So it is kind of a little, you just wonder like how much more money this area could have got under the severance tax. But be that as it may, our area certainly did profit from the Marcellus Shale, and this will certainly could provide some much needed money for various projects. Overall, Washington County was third with $4.4 million. Greene County was sixth with $3.1, and Fayette County was eighth with $1.4 million coming to the county coffers. Local municipalities benefited. Cumberland Township in Greene County was actually first in the entire state, with receiving the most money from any municipality. They're going to receive $1,039,586. So that's quite a lot of money. And Redstone Township in Fayette County was first with $376,800. German Township will receive $264,000. Dunbar Township $245,000, and Luzerne $106,000. So, certainly in Fayette, Greene, and Washington counties, there's a lot of needs. There's a lot of good that can come out of this. Now, there are certain restrictions on how the money can be spent. It can only be spent for things that are specified, and particularly with infrastructure and bridges and roads and that sort of thing. And certainly the Marcellus Shale industry has taken a toll on a lot of local roads that really weren't built for this type of traffic, so that'll be a big help. But there will be questions raised as to how this other money will be spent. It can't all be spent on bridges and roads and that sort of thing. So, but really, it's going to be up to the citizens. We pledge to do our part to make sure that county and municipal officials do spend this money wisely, and that it's not frittered away, or it's not spent on just for different projects that really don't make a whole lot of sense. So, but it's going to be up to the people out there to really keep an eye on your government officials. After all, this is your money, so you're going to have to demand that officials be transparent with what they're doing, and let the taxpayers know how the money's being spent. But in the end, it's going to be up to the citizens to keep their elected officials on guard, and is to make sure that really get the most bang for the buck with this thing. So we're going to take a break right now. Stay tuned. Be right back.
At the Herald-Standard.com, our mission is to provide news, information, and services to enable our communities to prosper. Every day, we strive to achieve this goal through 3 dynamic products. Wake up each morning to a copy of the Herald-Standard.com newspaper delivered to your home. Enjoy the e-edition and exact replica of our print product on your computer, tablet, or smartphone. Or secure unlimited access to our full-coverage digital news site online at Herald-Standard.com. One local news leader, 3 great options.
Okay, first part of the show, we're talking about the Marcellus Shale Impact Fee allocations that were announced by the Pennsylvania Utility Commission this past week. over $200 million going across the going out to counties and municipalities across the state. As we talked about, though, this was done under a impact fee for a certain amount of money for each well that was drilled. There had been talk about passing a severance tax, and if that had been passed, it's been estimated that Pennsylvania could have got 3 times as much money, close to $600 million. But be that as it may, Fayette, Greene, and Washington County certainly did get a lot of money, and a lot of money will be coming their way. A lot of money will be coming to different municipalities affected by the Marcellus Shale. Like we said in the first part, that it's going to be up to the people to hold the officials and county commissioners and township supervisors' feet to the fire on this, and make sure that the money is spent wisely and for the greatest good out there. So that's our view. We want to hear what you have to say. You can send a letter to the editor to mokeefe@heraldstandard.com, or by regular mail, Herald-Standard 8-18 Church Street, Uniontown, PA 15401. Just remember, please to sign the letter. We do not run anonymous letters, and please put a phone number. So that's it for this week's show. I want to thank you for watching. My name is Mark O'Keefe. I'm executive editor for Herald-Standard.com. We'll see you later.